Hello all. In this video of 8051 port 1, we are going to learn the input output operation of port 1. Basically, it is a very simple port among all port, that is port 0, port 2 and port 3, because this port performs a single operation of input and output only. So as we can see over here, it is a simple 8-bit port which is responsible for only doing the input and output operation, unlike the port 0. In port 0, to understand the difference between port 0 and port 1, please watch my previous video on port 0. Port 0 is basically responsible for two functions. One is address and data control and second is input output operation. So unlike port 0, port 1 is a simple port which performs only read and write operation inside the 8051 microcontroller. Now let us go to the diagram and try to understand the input and output of functions of the port 1. Here we can see that the circuit connection of port 1. In this case, whenever we want to input anything from the port, that means the pin data will be available. This data will be either 1 or this data will be either 0. That data will be read by the microcontroller through this buffer after enabling this read pin, and this data will be routed inside the internal bus of 8051. So whenever microcontroller wants to read, what it will do, it will basically make this d equal to 1, so that this at the occurrence of clock pulse, the Q output will be equal to 1 and this Q bar output will be equal to 0. Once this Q bar is 0, now the FET which is connected over here as a switch, it will be turned off because we are getting a 0 at the gate input of FET. So this is going to be off. So the moment this is off, a high impedance state will be occurring at this point, and we cannot say here is a logic 0 or logic 1. And in that case, we can overwrite 1 or 0 on the microcontroller through this data line. Since this pin is at high impedance, the data will be routed through this buffer to the internal bus of 8051. So this is about the input operation of 8051. In the next situation, we will see how the port 0 is acting for as output port. For that, initial prerequisite arrangements are D should be equal to 0. So the moment D equal to becomes 0, at the occurrence of these clock pulses, Q is also going to become 0 after a period of one clock period time, and this Q bar will be equal to 1. Now we see that Q is logically at one point, so this FET is now going to turn on. As this is acting as a switch and it is on, so assume it will be acting like a closed switch. So whatever VCC is there, it is finding the path to ground and the entire VCC will be grounded. So at this point, we are getting the ground voltage, that is 0. So this is a prerequisite arrangements for outputting the information from the microcontroller port. Now in the next clock pulses, we can either send 1 or send 0. Suppose we want to send a 0 here. So the arrangements of this will be D will be equal to 0. So Q will be equal to 0. Q bar will be equal to 1. This is going to be on and a 0 will be available at the output. If we want to transmit a 1 over here, so we need to make D equal to 1. So Q will be equal to 1. Q bar will be 0. The When Q bar is 0, this will be off. And when it will be off, this point is again going to come at high impedance state. The moment we get here as a high impedance, we need an internal FET pull-up resistor which is connected here. That resistor will take the VCC at the output and making this port pin at logic 1. So we see that microcontroller has latched the bit equal to 1 at the D input, and the corresponding output is available at the port pin. So this is how the port 1 is acting as a output output port. Now, one thing very important, and that is the difference between port 1 and port 0, is that since it is performing a single operation, there is no any multiplexing device connected over here. Since this multiplexing device is basically provided for either choosing of the two operations. Now, since microcontroller port 1 is working as only single input output, so there is no need of choosing this multiplexer. That is the major difference between port 0 and port 1. I hope this video will be helpful to you to understand the port 1 operations. Thank you very much for your support. Please comment any questions or queries in the comment section. Thank you all.